Hey, this is Ungodly and you're watching Ao Oni R. Ao Oni R is a Ao Oni fan game that's a remake that includes new puzzles, characters, backstories, and locations. I made this myself over the course of about 2 years, and I've been hopefully trying to get it ready to release on Halloween, and I pretty much am finished with the game, so I thought I'd do a new game run through and yeah, I'll show you what it's like. Alright, let's start. Choose your difficulty. I'm gonna go normal. What is the main character's name? Now I haven't got, this uses keyboard typing. It's made with RPG Maker VXAce. Of course, you can see you can do that and add your own initials and stuff. I'm still in the process of figuring out a password sort of system like the original game had. We can have cheats enabled through the names, of course, but I'll do that later. It's not active just yet. Alright. We heard a rumor about a mansion on the outskirts of town. They say there is a monster that lives there. It's nicer on the inside. It's like super cold in here. At least the power works. Hey, let's get out of here. What's wrong, Takashi? You scared? No way. Don't forget, we need to find Sean. We were gonna check this place out anyway. Gulp. I really think we should get out of here. So stupid. There's no way monsters can exist. That's scientifically impossible. Maybe it was Sean. Hey, Hiroshi, be careful. Now we have to investigate the shattering. As you can see, I've put a lot of work into this remake over the last few years, casually working on it. There's a few new features. I found the item Agrimony. Now, what Agrimony does, it's a herb that you can use to immediately end a Oni chase, and it will stop the Oni from appearing for 30 seconds. Of course, I've got different things like new character art and stuff like that you can collect. I've got a file system that's going to have like all the notes you collect and stuff in the game, but I might end up removing that because I just can't find a way to do it properly. It's too much work. Alright, let's read some notes first. Okay. Once the pride of our fair little town, Maxwell Lupin's jailhouse now sits empty and abandoned. A restoration project to turn the area into a nursing home was supposed to take place only for it to become deserted. After only a few months of work, the budget for the area had already exceeded its limits by 32%. The workers were also refusing to enter the area, claiming that it is now home to many malicious spirits. Several of the workers were said to be suffering from cases of severe mental anguish, including schizophrenia. For nearly 20 years, the renovation project has been left abandoned, marking close to 50 years since the incident. So that's talking about this area, the jailhouse. I gave it a decent backstory and stuff. Warden Maxwell Lupin has died at 87. Lupin's jailhouse, ooh, there's a typo, was once the pride of our town until around 50 years ago. Alright, I'll have to remember that typo. According to sources, every one of the jailhouse's workers, inmates, as well as Lupin's own family, suddenly vanished. The Warden was the only known survivor that claimed the lives of over 20 people. All the deceased could not be identified as all traces of their existence weirdly vanished. Lupin spent the remaining years silent, never once speaking a single word since the incident. A plate is shattered on the ground. I found the item plate shard. And now we can go back. So as you can see, I've kept the original feel of the game, but updated it, of course, to look more modern. Guys, this isn't funny. And we'll collect Takashi's handkerchief. Then we can start exploring up here. Note from the Warden. It's titled Only Log Number 2. After the calling, the government had suddenly become very interested in the Oni. We finally received funding, more than enough for our operation. Weird men were starting to invade my jailhouse. These men were starting to take over my precious jailhouse. They had to be made to stop. I found the item library key. Hiroshi. Hey, Hiroshi. Takashi? Where are you? Be quiet, it'll hear us. Why are you hiding in there? Where are the others? Shivering. Takashi, answer me. We got attacked. Everyone ran off. Have you seen it yet? Seen what? Shivering. I'll come back for you once I find the others. It's going to kill us all. As you can see, I managed to find a script that imitates the shivering that the original game had. Alright, so we got the library keys, and now we can go downstairs to the library. Unlock the door. Where is it? Where? Anna? Hiroshi, did you see it? See what? This thing. We all ran when it attacked us. My hands are still shaking. I thought if I came here, I could learn about it. There has to be something here. Calm down, Anna. You're acting hysterical. Are you sure you even saw anything? Why would I lie about this? A monster really attacked us. There's no such thing as monsters. I know what I saw, Hiroshi. Sean is still missing, and... Sob, I'm scared, Hiroshi. Everything is falling apart. I didn't mean to upset you, Anna, I'm sorry. This whole thing... It's crazy like a bad dream. Anna. No. Just go away. I need time to think. Please, just leave me alone. And now, here's what I've done also with several of the characters that can die. It'll branch into different story paths for different endings. You can either choose to talk to Anna here or ignore her, and either one of that will affect the main story and the ending, of course. But I'm going to talk to her because I want to save her. There has to be something here, so comfort Anna. Anna, I'm sorry I upset you. We'll find Sean soon. If what you said is true, we aren't safe here. Sniff, you're right. I'm sorry I took it out on you. This is all Takuro and Takashi's fault. I'm tired of them bullying people. We can't stay here if there really is a monster after us. I know, we have to find the others, but not yet. I need to finish reading these books. This library has to have a clue about this thing. Take a look around, quietly. We might find something. Anna? I really don't want to be bothered right now. What is it? Have you found anything? No, and you're distracting me, Hiroshi. I'm sorry. It's hard to process all of this. I need to get back to it. Alright, so now we can look around. Let's have a look at the lore, of course. I fear for my husband. This jailhouse is his legacy. Sometimes I think he cares more about it than me. Something is changing in him. He talks about summoning a great protector for the jailhouse to punish the sinners. Why would he need any more protection? We already have over a dozen armed men protecting the area. The text seems to be in a language I don't understand. Some is in English though. It mentions something to do with protecting an area or someone with a sacrifice. They die so you live. And now we'll unlock this. This is just leading back to the hall, of course. I figured I'd add a shortcut here. It's easier to get away from the Oni in a minute, which will appear soon. Most of the writing has been ruined by water damage. One entry can still be read. The costs of running the jailhouse are too expensive. We are overcrowded and I need a way to fix both problems. The law has failed me time and time again, as criminals are only left to rot here, and never be put to death. I love my precious jailhouse and must do everything I can to protect her. How can I lower costs as well as empty cells? Of course, that's a new area up there. Now we have the bedroom key. That's for the second floor. And now with Anna, she, if I recall, she was a character only in the manga slash novel of Ao Oni, so I decided to add her in the game for once, which is really good. The same with Sean. I think he was also exclusive to it. I'm unsure on that though. Anyway, I found this key. Look out! You see, because I talked to her, she's not upset and she avoids the Oni. But now we have to be chased by the Oni. This is the first chase in the game. And of course, I even remixed the chase music for it. So we'll lead him down here. Lead him all the way to the left hall, because that's where we have to go anyway. Go in here and hide in the toilet. An old page from a diary entry lay torn and scrunched up at the back of the shelf. I think I'm beginning to lose my dear husband. I also fear for my daughter's safety. He spends nearly all day, every day down in the annex, refusing to let anyone down there except a select few. Several guards have already quit, as they are never allowed to do their jobs, as the annex is part of their patrol route. I can never bring up the subject with Maxwell, so every time I do, something changes in him and fills him with hate. And we'll get our screwdriver from the tub. Found the item screwdriver. Now we can go up to the third floor. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Gotta go in here first and get the soap. I found the item soap. And now we can use the soap on the handkerchief. Pour soap on the handkerchief, yes. Torn page from a diary. I found blood again on my husband's clothes. What is he doing in the annex? I may risk a beating, but I have no choice but to find out, even persuade Maxwell to move to the old building. The jailhouse has been failing terribly behind its duties. Many of the guards cannot patrol properly. A note from one of the workers who had tried to restore the jailhouse. Progress on the restoration is coming along nicely. Most of the rooms of the mansion finished. We even managed to preserve most of the old furniture. Even the library has most of its books. The main halls are a nightmare to get fixed, as kids keep breaking in at night, believing this place is haunted. Some of the men are even starting to believe the stories about the place being haunted. They simply refuse to enter the annex or the burned down guardhouse. Old man Lupin sure scared them good. A note from one of the workers who had tried to restore the jailhouse. It's nice to write down my thoughts while I eat lunch up in the attic. I find it peaceful. Nathan was the first to step inside the burned down guardhouse after we got the breathing masks. That place is beyond repair. We can at least restore the annex, but the guardhouse will have to come down. Two of the others Nathan took with him have already wound up with some serious injuries. I've always wondered what happened to the Warden's family. It seems he had a wife and a little girl that suddenly disappeared. Nathan says he chopped them up and fed them to the jailhouse guests and inmates. And now we run into Takaro. Glad to see you're safe, Hiroshi. Any luck finding Sean? Nothing. All the exits weren't open, we're trapped. The most logical conclusion would be to press on. Even with that thing running around here? I've seen it. It's not keen on having house guests. Of course, there's another instance of multiple choice. If you've already seen a monster by the time you run into Takaro, you'll have this conversation. Otherwise, it will change a little bit. I've tried to include that along the entire story. There's no way it could take on all of us. We can corner it and bash its brains in. We have no idea what it is or what it can do. It would be best to avoid it for now. Who decided to make you leader? No one, but if we're going to survive, we need caution. Trying to bash its brains in isn't going to help. We have to approach this the right way. Whatever you say, Captain. I'm out of here. Gonna check the first floor again, maybe find Takeshi. No heroics, Takaro. If you see that thing, run. Of course. I'm too fast for it anyway. We need to find a way out before we get caught. The door is attached to the wall, but there is nothing behind it. So now I can use my screwdriver and undo the knob. I found the item doorknob. Our next stop is left. Unlock the door. The note is caked in dust, but still readable. It's been months since I felt my own husband's touch. What that man now is not my husband. He hardly eats, never sleeps, and is going crazy over the jailhouse. He has lost his marbles. I've decided I'm going to sneak into the annex and find out what is going on. Why is my husband so different? My daughter, Rose, gives me the boost I needed every day to get out of bed. I only hope I can protect her. There is a faded note pinned to the bookshelf. The third sun rotates while the second moon sits still, allowing the third sun to pass again, now as its equal. So what I've done here, this is the music room puzzle coming up. I've lowered its difficulty and there's only 3 random combinations that can be. So what it means is that the third number will rotate, then it'll be the second one that's next, and then it'll be the third one again, but now it'll be without rotating. So the code will be the third rotated, the second number, and then the third number. And then you just have to find out what the final number is. Alright, one of the eyes of the painting sparkles. It has a gem in it. Remove it? Yes. I found the item, blue gem. And of course here I have added a feature that was from the movie, how the Oni can mimic people. I really liked that idea and thought it was creepy, so I decided to add it. Run, quick, it's coming. Get that door open. And stay quiet, because if you open the door, of course, you can guess what happens. Hiroshi, open the door. I think it's gone. Was that the creature? Is it imitating us? Unlock the door. Okay. Look at our safe there. To my beautiful Lenore, may this room allow you to unlock hidden treasures as well as keep them. Right. And we have the bloodstained piano. So now what we have to do, since we've already combined it, the handkerchief with soap, and we wipe it. The number is 941. Best place to hide, of course, is the locker. we are safe. Oh, this door here, by the way, you need to finish the game, but you'll get a key on New Game Plus, and it's a costume change room, pretty much. Yeah, alright. Now back to the music room so we can do the puzzle. 6, 7, 9. So that would be... third, second. Hang on. So that'd be 6. 6, 7, 9, 6. I think. 6, 7, 9. Oh. Nope, hang on. Bugger. Okay, I'm gonna cheat, sorry. Just ignore what you're seeing. 6, 7, 9, 9. See, I made the damn game and I still get caught on it, but you can of course use the keys there to correspond to the piano, of course. Kid's bedroom key. Kid's bedroom key, which is up here. So now we unlock this. We run into Anna and Mika. Oh, it's just you, Hiroshi. I thought it was Takuro. You look pretty beat up, Mika. You think? I twisted my ankle running away. At least Anna helped me. I'm glad you're still safe, Hiroshi. Can you walk? No. It looks swollen. It hurts too much to walk. This totally sucks. I don't want to die here. Maybe I can find an old compression kit. It might help you at least walk on it. Thank you, Hiroshi. Of course I'm not going to find the compression kit, because I want to see her die, because it's my favourite death that I made in the game, so I'll show you that, but that's like near the end of the game. Alright, now there's something flashing up there, so we push the chair, and of course we get the lighter fluid. And there's 2 notes to read. Okay. Badly written diary entry. It looks like a child wrote it. Mummy and Daddy have been fighting again. It always makes me so upset. Why can't we be normal? I don't know why, but I smashed another hamster into goo again. Mummy always buys me another. The old building caught fire so fast. Doing it made me feel so good that night. Is this what mummies do? Is it love? I had to hide the lighter fluid so Mummy and Daddy wouldn't find out. It's in my secret hiding place on the shelf. Badly written diary entry. It looks like a child wrote it. Lighting fires is becoming very easy. I stole the lighter fluid from Daddy's work office and practiced with it. Mummy made Daddy move his work to the old building so those strangers could use the annex. More spelling. I'll have to go through this before I release it. Maybe if I light the old building on fire, Daddy will pay attention to me again. I miss my Daddy. It's only after you think you finished the game that you notice spelling errors. Oh! The Oni's coming. Must hide. Now I can go down here. Alright, where are we going now? The North Hall. Get another agrimony. I don't think I can undo that just yet. Oh yes, I can. I undone the panel. Right. Note from one of the workers who had tried to restore the jailhouse. I have no idea how to get the key behind the case. The plastic-like case appears indestructible. This room was used as some sort of prayer shrine, so we simply fixed up around the case. It's peaceful and makes a great spot to come after a long day of work. I'll show you what the agrimony does since I've got 2 of them. So see, it'll end the chase, and for 30 seconds it won't appear. So I found the item later. Alright, let's see, lighter fluid. Fill the lighter with fluid, yes. And now we have footsteps here, so what we do, the plate shard could be used to cut things, and we need the doorknob. Doorknob attached, alright. pitch dark, so we have to use a lighter. A candlestick. Light it? Yes. That will make it some light gets in here. An old note lay here. More spelling mistakes. I thought I got all these, collecting dust. It got out. I have no idea how, but it got out. I have to get out of here and save my family. Where is my wife? I don't remember anything that I've done. Where is my precious Lenore? And of course here, people that have played the original Ao Oni knows what happens if you leave the cell door open when you pick this up. I found the item jewelry box. If you leave the cell door open, it'll rush in there and give you a game over, so... You can't get me, Mr. Odin. Now we can leave. But first, we have the blue gem that can go inside the jewelry box. Where is it there? There's a socket on it, so... Insert the blue gem into the jewelry box, yes. And then I get the basement key. Now we can head back. We're ready to explore the basement. That sounded like Mika. Now what you can do, you can either go check Mika in the room to find out something not nice that happens to her, or you can ignore it and continue on. Now this is a branching path. If you saved Anna, she will save Mika if you continue on and ignore it, or if you continue on and don't ignore it without saving Anna, then of course Mika will still die, but you get an extra cutscene down here. Why are you here? It was foolish of you to come. Wait. There's a monster. It's attacking us. Help us. There's nothing I can do. I'm sorry. Please. If you want to find an exit, get to the old building. It's pretty dark down here. Maybe the lighter could help. So here we can use the lighter and presto. It reveals hidden items. I found the item Flathead. Oh, we can move that, of course. And here's another puzzle. A note from the Warden. It's titled Oni Log number 3. We've had the Oni confined for a few days down here, examining how it eats and what it does in its spare time. My wife has become a rather nosy fly, but I cannot blame her sometimes, for I have been acting out to her lately. It may be the stress of work, or there's a very odd man who invaded my jailhouse, but I've just felt so angry lately. While the Oni appears less intelligent than most humans, it has in fact shown a high level of thought. It has had a few conversations with Troy, one of the regular guardsmen. It seems to even mimic him sometimes. The Oni can sound like anyone it has ever heard. More spelling mistakes. It is like a parrot, but instead of copying, it talks. We have learned that the Oni is ageless. It can live forever, but we believe that is because it probably forgot its age. It has an incredible metabolism, able to go weeks without any food or water. Its strength is also incredible. It seems to excel any known person, so we have had to use 3 sets of ball and chain. The way it looks at me, it's creepy, just smiling. It was summoned to go and protect the mansion, yet it would attack its masters were it to escape, as it seems its mission needs to be completed at any cost. There must be some way to control it. Something as powerful as that in my jailhouse. I can just imagine it now. So what we need to do is get this stool outside the room. And to do that we have to carefully navigate this room. So then we can go right around. Presto. Now we carefully inch the stool down here, because there's an item we need the stool for to get. Another hidden item. I found the item jail cell key. Screwdriver, it won't fit the screws, so we use the flathead we got, and we can change the head of the screwdriver. And it reveals a safe. But of course we don't know the code for that just yet. Follow these rules when handling a specimen. 1. Never trust a specimen. 2. Always keep full length away. 3. Never feed the specimen. Unlock the door. And then we can light the oil tray here. And this is another puzzle from the old game. You don't know what it says, but if we go out here and look at it through the bars, the code is 5376. Note from the Warden. It's titled Oni log number 5. We lost one of the guards today. The idiot got too close to the cage. I'll never forget the look of the Oni. That was not even the scariest part. It seems that after some time, those killed come back as Oni. The change is always random, but we know that they are weak and still mortal for a short time after. Well, luckily, the few people we have tested this on have been disposed of quickly before they regenerate and change. Those government men that came here and granted us funding have now taken over the crematorium. They're turning it into some kind of high-tech laboratory. We have never seen so much expensive equipment before. Now we have the code for this. 5376. The red gem. And of course, the red gem can be put down here. Insert the red gem into the socket. Yes, insert the red gem. Red gem sits in the socket, but there is a button here. Press it. Yes. And it'll let us get the key. Found the item, old key. And take back the gem, of course. Took back the red gem, because we'll need that later. And now we have to get to the third floor. Unlock the door. We have another Oni. And some notes. Note from the Warden. It's titled Oni log 4. I never realised I had been a monster to my wife and dearest daughter. I only wanted to protect them from the Oni. After a discussion, I took Lenore to see the creature. I was there and it said something that chilled me to the core. It talked about knowing my daughter and all about my family. It even stated that if it wanted to get out, it would. Me and my wife have decided to work together, and the first thing we'll do is move the Oni. It will be transferred to the deepest reaches of the old building. My wife has found a way to control it at last. A logbook deaths. No names are recorded, but reasons of death and times are here. 14th of the 2nd, 6:53. Was tricked into checking on Oni, body disposed. 11th of the 4th, 11:28. Killed while transferring the Oni, body disposed. 2nd of the 1st, at 2:43. Got too close to the cage, body disposed. 17th of the 6th, 6:45. Mental breakdown, suicidal, body disposed. 19th of the 5th, 3:21. Suicidal tendencies, put down, body disposed. Alright, so what we have to do here to solve the puzzle of the clock, we need to put the code in order of the date, I think it was, yes. So what we'd have, the code is supposed to be 3:15, so we do it by the date, so the first number is 3. There's nothing there, so you ignore that. Then 2nd of the 1st, 0. So it's 03, that's 5, and then 1 for 19th, so hang on, yes, 19th thing. think that's right anyway. Alright. Oh, needs to be undone. No, get out of it. Nope. Oh yeah, open the clock. Yep, good. Just the big hand. 3. I might have to change this puzzle because it might be a little confusing, but basically 315. So I found the item padlock key. So now the padlock is of course in the library, so we can go down to the library. Unlock the padlock, and now here comes a new enemy, the Slug Oni. Now most games with Ao Oni don't ever use the Slug Oni, but I decided to find a way to put it in. Now I'll show you how it works. It crawls on top of the roof, of course, but if it comes into contact with you, it'll try and drop down and squish you. Basically, it's what I made the lore for the Slug Oni in this game. It's a bunch of dead bodies all melded together with the power of the Oni, of course, and it keeps trying to add more to its mass. So it'll crush you with its mass and try and add you, and then it resets its positions. So, but it is pretty slow. But that is a new enemy I've added. I don't know why other games don't add Slug Oni, but I decided to do it. Alright. Note from one of the workers who had tried to restore the jailhouse. Somehow the key to the annex keeps on going missing. There are spare keys all around the place, but we can't get them. I could swear one next to my lunchbox, and it just disappeared. It's also the same with the ladder padlock key. And of course, we have a new puzzle. This one, everyone will know from Resident Evil. You have to push the statue, try and get it around here without the Slug Oni interfering. I could probably lead him around actually, because he's going to be in the way, to be honest. Try and get him to come this way. Rightio. And that should be him out the way for a bit till we do this puzzle. And we just have to push it and break it. Oh, he's coming back up. Might just save this actually. Save it over. Note from the Warden, it's titled Only Log 1. The calling was a success. As the beast formed a mass out of nothing, we managed to quickly restrain it. This creature. It is the most wonderful thing I've ever seen. More spelling mistakes. I have to really look through this. This will be the answer in punishing those sinners. It took a few days, but the mass has formed a complete body. How would I be able to restrain such power? Oh, gotta move. So now, I'll just actually get it to drop down, and then we can go down again. There we go. Now the statue is broken, and we can collect what was in here. I found the item annex key. So now we can go to the annex, the second area of the game. So unlock the door. You're a jerk leaving me back there, Hiroshi. Mika! That creature almost got me. At least Anna helped me escape. I shouldn't be walking on this ankle, Hiroshi. A hero needs to rescue the girls sometimes. Sorry, Mika. You have a lot to learn, Hiroshi. It must be like so hard being so smart. This place stinks like a sewer. Are you sure the others even came this way? I'd assume so. We've checked most of the mansion. I met a strange woman before. She told me to head to the old building. Old building, huh? Well, I'm going first. Let's go, Anna. Yeah, sure. Take care, Hiroshi. Now, I need to change some lighting effects. Now we have the first thing we can do. We have to go right to the top of the annex. And we have 2 notes. Note from the Warden. It's titled Oni Log number 6. My wife has been spending more time with the Oni. Seems women are able to interact more calmly with the Oni. I told her how much it is hurting to keep being locked up and that it can see the true kindness inside her. Since it started talking, it seems to rely on using a type of mimicry, sounds it has picked up from words. I only gave my wife access so she could share the secret of controlling the Oni, an ancient talisman. She had retrieved it from an isolated trade she spent time with, and I've had a spiritualist studying its effects. My wife is against the idea of using it, but she is the one who found out about the talisman. The power is finally in my hands and I will not let it slip away from me. I swear she's gone soft for that thing. A note from one of the workers who had tried to restore the jailhouse. What the hell happened to this place 30 years ago? Who burned down the old building? The Warden probably tried to cover his tracks but was too overcome with dementia. Not a single body was found, yet there were at least 20 employed people here. All their records and history had also vanished without a trace. Maybe a cover-up? Maybe we just aren't looking hard enough. I'm sure there are notes or something around this place. I found the item lighter fluid. So now I can refill my lighter again, since it ran out of fluid. Fill the lighter with fluid, yes. And the first place we can go to is the kitchen on the first floor. The trick with the annex, you can do most of this area without even running into the Oni. And we need the lighter. And there's Takashi. Candlestick. Light it? Yes. Ah! No, Hiroshi. That's you. Glad to see you're alright, Takashi. This was all my fault. That thing will find and kill all of us. You can't blame yourself. You don't get it, Hiroshi. I chased Sean in here. This is all my fault. We're going to die. Sniff, am I a bad person? And of course I'm going to save him. Takashi, pull yourself together. What happened wasn't your fault. We had no idea that the monster was real. So I'm scared, Hiroshi. I'm always so scared. Keep it together. We need to find Sean. We're no good to anyone if you keep worrying. I'm sorry. I never wanted any of this to happen. Why is it after us? I just want to go home. I found the item agrimony. And we have 3 notes in here. A memoir of the chef's time at the annex. Looks like it was tampered with. As the chef, I know almost everyone in this place. My 2 favourite people to cook for are Anthony and Jeff. Anthony is a stockbroker and Jeff is a doll maker. Those 2 seem like great friends, but what happened to Aaron? I hear that he got too close to an exotic animal they were transporting and is in the hospital. I haven't left the kitchen for nearly a week while all this commotion was going on outside. What's going on? Several of the jailhouse guards have barricaded themselves in here. Plenty of food, but what has them so on edge? I woke up today to find the last few guards had left me here. Now the annex is dead silent. It has had to have been at least a month I have been in the kitchen. Food is running very low. I thank the food for keeping me alive this long, but it is starting to spoil. I have tried to leave, but to no avail. What was going on in this place? Blank have been chasing me, and blank 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 infected the annex roaches. They left me alone once I gave them some rotten meat from the fridge, but I'm getting so hungry myself. I'm getting too weak to move. This may be it for me. I can hear the monsters trying to get in. Note from one of the workers who had tried to restore the jailhouse. The cost and time to try and repair this place is huge. It would be better to tear it down. Weird stuff keeps happening in this place. I swear something is following me. According to these old notes left 30 years ago, it seems maybe a riot was the cause of all the disappearances. It still doesn't explain how not a single body was found after several searches, not even one. I'm thinking there's something more to this whole ordeal. Maybe I should get the fuck out of here. Dusty journal sticks out on the shelf. Most of the pages are unreadable except for a few. It's been blank days since the blank escaped. We've managed to hold it off in the kitchen. Ammunition is getting low and several of the staff have attacked each other in a panic. Seems to have put a hold on all of the exits. They just refuse to open. A few have almost escaped via the old building. Ever since the fire, the blank seems weaker in that area. The last of us have no choice but to try. First break at dawn, we make our way to the old building. The chef is a nosy bastard. We go without him as we can't have this incident slip out to the public. An odd-looking dumbwaiter. Open. The doors appear to be stuck. Push button. That'll send it upstairs, where we can open it. And the last thing to get is from the fridge here. I found the item, rotten meat. Now we have saved Takashi. Oh, I need to adjust the lighting. So now we can go to the second floor. Rotten meat. And the roach will leave us alone and let us pass. An old diary is here, taped under the desk. I don't know what has happened, but the guards have gone insane. People are being shot, even attacking each other. I haven't left this room for close to a week. What the hell is going on around here? Most of the carnage just seemed to die down. I need to make for the front of the mansion and leave. Oh god, there are bodies everywhere. I could swear I even saw one being taken away. Did the creature get out? Yes, it did. An old-looking dumbwaiter. Open. I found the item guest room key. An old diary is here. All the text is faded, but one entry stands out. I swear ever since he summoned that thing, the Warden has lost his mind. Jeff has been here for 2 months. Apparently the guards won't let him leave. I am here to simply monitor the jailhouse finances. Ever since I caught a peek of that thing, I've felt like the guards have never stopped watching me. Do they think anyone would actually believe the story about the Blue Demon if I told them? I found the item light bulb. Oh, now where do I have to go? Oh dear, yeah. I changed some lighting and yeah, it's playing up a bit, but can't be helped. I'll fix it up soon. This looks like a suicide note. Someone has tampered with it. The guards wouldn't let us leave. We were trapped here while the blank took everyone away. I was only hired to make dolls for the Warden's daughter Rose. What the hell did I get into? They won't get me, not if I end it first. If you're reading this, Anthony, I'm sorry I won't meet your family. I don't know if I'm the last one left, but I'm sure as hell die on my terms, not that thing's. So he hung himself. And we have a doll here that sparkles, so lifelike doll. One of its eyes are missing. Take it. Unlock the door. And we have Mika and Anna. This place stinks. It's filled with roaches too. My ankle is killing me. Thanks for nothing, Hiroshi. We can leave soon, Mika. I hope so. I want to catch up to Takara. We're going to die here, aren't we, Hiroshi? We can't give up. We have to get out to the old building. I hope Sean is alright. I'm sure we'll find him. I could never forgive myself if he got hurt. Things can unhinge when your vision is at its darkest, but they will always be light. A lifelike doll. Both its eyes are missing. So what we can do here, we can put in 1 gem, insert the red gem into the doll in your inventory. No, I don't want it in there, I want it in the eye of the doll on the table, yes. There we go, so now there's a red gem in. Did I read the note here? Oh, yep. That's just a tip for a puzzle. Alright, we're done here. So, I can't believe the lighting. I was fiddling with stuff and I forgot to change it back. Now we have to burn the doll we have in our inventory. So, if we look at the doll here, it has a yellow eye, so it's got a yellow gem in it, so we have to burn it. And to do that, we have to go in here and activate an Oni chase. It comes out of the chimney. But this is a very easy chase to lose, just keep carting him around the table. Now with the original game I saw a lot of people making him get stuck on furniture, but I have used a pathfinding script so that never happens anymore. He will never get stuck and will always pathfind his way. So people that try and do it will be in for a pleasant surprise. That should be enough. Oh no, he's coming again. I'll just use Agrimony. Be gone! New fireplace. So now we can use our lighter. Light the fireplace, yes. There we go. And the doll. Burn the doll. Now we check it again. Found the item, yellow gem. Now with the place burning, with the thing burning, up above, we can get a clue in the attic. So if we go in here, the clue is 290. Oh boy. How much agrimony do I have? 2. Yeah, I'll use 1 again. Get rid of him and disable these chases. So now we have to go back up here. I need to fix that lighting. Ugh. Shameful. Then we can place the other gem in the head. Insert the yellow gem into the eye of the doll on the table. Yes. Insert the yellow gem. And now, if we turn that off, things can unhinge when they're at the darkest. The head can be pulled off. I found the item doll head. And then we can put the light bulb there that we got from the room with the road journey. Touch the light bulb, and it shows a shadow which leads over here. I wonder what here is. If we use the plate shard, it's a door. The door is locked, so we can't do anything yet. But we have the way to finish the puzzle, and the dolls are moved, which is creepy. Okay, doll head can go in here. Attach the doll head to the painting, and we get a safe. Oh damn, what was that number? 590? I hope. Nope. I have to cheat again, sorry. 290. Okay. Found the item, annex basement key. So now we can go down to the basement, which is right. The door is locked from the other side, so that will collapse and let us fall down. But now we have to avoid the Oni. I'll have to kite him. Unlock the door. And we are up to the new area, the laboratory. Unlock the door. We need the lighter. Of course. Nothing happened. It's held on with star-shaped screws. Someone must have been tampering with it. I need to put the star piece back on. Change the screwdriver, yes. Undone the panel. Now this puzzle is ripped straight from Dino Crisis, but yeah, I wanted to put that in because it is one of my favourite horror games. Of course, I held it in higher regard than Resident Evil, to be honest. Alright, let's see here. So now we have to try and make the pattern look like the one on the picture there. So, we got that, got that, got that. Nope, failed. Try again. Middle, right, left. Nope. Middle, left, right. Nope. Left, right, middle. No. Left, middle, right. No. Alright, alright. Hang on, hang on. I'd say left is first. It has to be left first. That should have been it. No, wait, that has to be active, so it'd be right. There we go, right, left, middle. Power is restored. Bingo, and it's Takashi again. Ah! Oh, Hiroshi. Stop scaring me like that. Takashi, how'd you get in here? Takuro picked the lock, then he left me here. We'd better go find him. Listen, Hiroshi. Maybe we should just leave. Let's get out of here without Takuro. He's different. The place is changing him. We can't leave anyone behind, not even Takuro. I'm staying away from that psycho. You should too. I found the item picture book. Please be careful. It seems the Oni has somehow escaped. This place is finished, and so are the people here. The ritual that summoned the creature here also had rules regarding what it protects and seals. Once released from its holdings, the monster will place a powerful curse on the area it was called to protect. This will make the monster a mindless beast that forces it to only dedicate on protecting the area. It's a type of magical barrier that stops anyone from leaving. They can enter but can never leave. The Warden knew this, but still summoned the creature to our world. For a time he found a way to control it, an ancient talisman that his wife had brought back from the Sentinelese tribe. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. It could control the Oni. Now that it's out, escape is not going to happen, or at least that's what I assumed. If you're reading this, it means you're looking for an escape. I can tell you, head for the old building. The old building was damaged by a large fire just before the Oni escaped. The curse of the Oni has one weakness. If an area it was supposed to protect is damaged before it casts the curse, then it deems that area a failure. The power of the curse is weak there, and escape might just be possible. I will not run from the Oni. I deserve to perish after the experiments we tried to conduct here. Alright, let's go to our picture book. I found the item creepy bookmark. Oh dear. Get me into a cutscene. There we go. Bring it on. Die like the rest of your friends. Takuro. Alright, we can go back to exploring this area. I found the item red key. Studying the Oni is very tiring, but the medical properties of it is so amazing. You can heal from wounds almost instantly. Its DNA contains an unknown particle chromosome. The DNA is very toxic and seems to have the ability to resurrect the dead, or kill the living very quickly. It seems to only be admitted via bite, and it has shown that both the Oni and its host can do this. Upon resurrection, the infected host will change into an Oni-type being, its DNA being completely rewritten in moments. I have noticed that sometimes one of these infected specimens can inherit some of its original traits. These traits are mainly focused towards appearance if their will to remain human is high enough. Despite these changes, no memories have remained from all of their test subjects. Any living thing can be infected by Oni blood, but it seems humans earn the closest powers of the Oni itself. Only humans have shown the ability to keep the Oni's super regeneration and immortality, all other species do not. If I could isolate this infected strand of the human/Oni DNA, I could most likely extract it. This research could be the start of a serum that could heal any wound, or even create super soldiers on the field. My research has found that any Oni creature just after transforming can be restrained or killed. The change can happen instantly, and the invulnerability period is always random. This has been most useful in discarding my experiments. Ones that were not killed have been locked up in the riot cage. And now we have another puzzle. The door is locked. So to open the door, we have to input a code. And according to the colours, it is red, green, grey and blue. But to do that, we can also... oh, no. Wait for the screws. Got to change to flathead. Yes. Undo the panel. And what do we put in that panel? We can put our creepy bookmark. In you go. Now as you see, we have different dots and we've got to count them up for the colours. So it's red, green, grey and blue. So red is 1, green is 2, grey is 3, and blue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. There we go. Notice to all lab staff, tests on the serum will begin later today in Lab 2. A very old computer. Seems I can either load the inserted disk or eject it. I want to load it, because it's got some lore. Log 1. The Oni has provided some much needed motivation around here. The medical and autopsy rooms are now labs. The chief scientist hired among with us wants us to try and harness the power of the Oni, find out what makes it tick. Several tests will be performed, which will include a study of the species as well as analysing its DNA. Log 2. We have managed to study the Oni as best we can. It seems only humans that get infected turn out like it. Human Onis are so far the only species we have tested that keeps a unique trait of rapid healing. This genome is what we are now going to collect. The healing and immense power must be extracted. Log 3. We have done it! We have managed to isolate the regeneration and strength of the Oni's DNA. The only downside is that the other Oni traits are still there. The subjects all exhibit the same signs. Once they change into the Oni creatures, they act like the primary Oni, erasing all memory of their past existence. The study of the Oni over the last few months has almost turned me mad. Unlike our team leader, I do not seek power. I want the healing powers mostly. The world needs them. Imagine having the ability to cure anything in seconds. Cancer, Alzheimer's disease, anything. I could be the wealthiest medical professional. The other doctors only see the DNA as a tool of war to make super soldiers in case of another world war. Oh, was I up to log 4? Oh, the Oni had managed to feed on the roaches. This in turn created roach Onis. The filthy things are everywhere. One thing I've noticed is that they have kept some of their roach behaviour. This could be the missing key. The roach Oni are the only specimen we know to keep their baser instincts. Maybe they even have memories. These things must be studied to find out what causes the change compared to everything else. I found the item disk. And we have Relic B. This file, it will change everything. I'm gonna be stinking rich. Takuro? Hiroshi, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same question. You don't understand. This serum, it's one of a kind. It can give you the powers of a monster. Can you even imagine how much it's going to make? Do you realize what something like this is worth? More than your friends' lives, apparently. You don't get it. This is my legacy to fix my life. That stuff is dangerous. It's too risky to have. I'm not stupid, Hiroshi. I can control a monster. This ancient talisman was my grandfather's. No one believed his story, but I did. Owner of the greatest jailhouse in the country. Reduced to a local fool and thrown in an asylum. So this is just some sick game to you? What about us? I really thought the Oni wouldn't be awake. It was supposed to be quick. In and out, that was all. What about Sean? Was he part of all this madness as well? Sean? That was Takashi's fault. That idiot chased him in here, not me. Some setbacks, yes, but it worked out in the end. My grandfather is the real villain here, not me. He ignored us and treated us like garbage. We were his dirty secret he kept hidden. His second family. My mother was stuck nursing him when he got dementia. We knew he hated us. He never loved my mum. We lived in the slums while he had millions in his pockets. This is my way of taking revenge on that bastard. You can't leave with that serum, Takuro. You can't stop me. It's my right. My legacy. These roaches are everywhere. Shit. Hiroshi, help me. I'll make it worth it. I'll help him. I hope I don't regret this. Now, Takuro, move it. Thanks for the help, I guess. You should be more grateful. Mika's worried sick about you. Let's head back. I'm fine by myself. I have been all my life. I don't need your pity. Also, someone has to look after Takashi. Smell you later, Hiroshi. Takuro, please. Just destroy the serum. I'm sorry, Takuro. You did the right thing. You will be. And now we can collect the vinegar. And the vinegar we can use vinegar on the red key, yes. I found the item, I need a key. Nope, bugger. Get in the locker. Some notes we can read here. The serum test was scheduled today, but apparently something happened with the Oni. Nathan says people are saying it escaped. How is that even possible? The guards are going ballistic. Apparently no one is allowed to leave. A few people have already been shot for just trying. Recently the Warden's daughter has been hanging out in the lab. I wouldn't mind, but there's something off about her. I've noticed possible homicidal tendencies. I tried to tell the Warden, but he just won't listen. The girl is very lonely. Locked up in the mansion of the jailhouse. She has no friends her age either. So now we have to go all the way back. See, you can't trick it. There we go. Okay, so now a secret stairway. Unlock the door. I don't know how, but the Oni has got out. I know the best out of everyone. We are finished. I left my assistant and hid down here. Those screams were too much for me to bear. I can't believe I locked myself in here and forgot to grab the key from above. I am such an idiot. The fire is keeping me warm as it runs into a private gas line, but I'm getting so hungry down here. To have my life end like this, right when I was so close to make my Oni warriors. If anyone is reading this, you can try and escape out of the old building. It was damaged by fire. According to the laws of its magical powers, it deems damaged areas as the guard of failure. So the magic keeping everyone contained is weaker there. Oop. Now, if we look at the disc, we can see what are the colours? Red, yellow, yellow, blue, yellow, red. So that's red, yellow, yellow, blue, yellow, and red. And we get the metal stick. And then we use the disc. Screw together the metal stick and disc, yes. And we get a key. The catacombs key. And now to find the catacombs, we just have to look over here. You can see footprints. And we have a hidden door. Unlock the door. And we are in the catacombs. And look who it is. It's Sean! Ugh, my head. Are you alright? How did you end up in here? I don't remember. I can't remember anything about today. My head is killing me. Where are we? The catacombs to the annex of the jailhouse. It's not safe here. The monster is real and after us. It exists? Anna. Is she... She's fine. Worried sick about you. I'm glad to have her as a friend. If she was killed... Try not to think about it. I need to check the catacombs. There may be something there. I'm going with you. I really don't like this place. Sure. It's dark down here. Be careful not to get lost. Notice to all staff, the catacombs are for the delivery of the very volatile and toxic chemicals only. Using the docks for personal use is strictly forbidden. The cabins are also extremely dark. Our transport team are advised to light the candles along their way so they do not get lost. And we begin the catacombs, which is basically one giant maze. Now we have to put our lighter on. And we have to find our way through this. But to do that, we can also light lanterns, so we know where we've been. Of course, I have no idea where I'm going myself either. But we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Oh, there we go. Found the note I was after. I thought it'd be safe from the only inside the catacombs. I was going to take the boat and escape. I was stupid and trapped in the dark, broke my damn ankle. The look in Jim's eyes as he left me. We were going to escape through the dock's secret delivery route together. Why didn't he help me? Because people do stupid things when they panic. I have no idea where I'm going. Try this way. Oh, I think I found it. Maybe? No. It's down here. Dead end. We'll go up then. Haha, made it. Good. Did you find anything? The key. Found the item back door key. I wonder where it goes. Let's head back. I doubt there's anything else here. And we will save again. left Bill back there while I made my escape, only to find that the gate for the port collapsed. I killed my friend, maybe this is karma. There's no point going back, the Oni has already killed everyone. Of course the exit's collapsed, now what? We still have to find where this key goes. I was told we can escape from the old building. Old building? Let's get going then. And to get back we can take the shortcut with the raft. And we are back. Let's split up and see if we can find where the key goes. Are you sure? We might be safer in numbers. I'll be fine, Hiroshi. I can look after myself. Of course. Be careful. You too. So now we have to find where the key goes. Of course we already know where it goes. I need to fix the lighting. I shouldn't have fiddled with it, I was trying a different region effect to it. And I buggered it up. How much aggravating do I have? One. I can use the doors to escape. Done. Unlock the door. We are now outside in the courtyard, and there are slug Onis, which we need to avoid. And everyone is here. Hey Hiroshi. I'm glad Anna's safe. This way is blocked. Maybe we can find a way to open it. You better think of something before that thing finds us. I'm sorry, Mika, I can't do anything that eases the pain. This is just my luck. How wonderful is death, death and his brother sleep, one pale as yonder waning moon, with lips blued blue, the other rosy as the morn, when thorned on ocean's wave. It blushes o'er the world, yet both so passing wonderful. So in other words, you have to get both relics, and we only have one, which is sleep at the moment. And I think it's, yep, the right side, so sleep goes in the right. We need to find the other relic, which isn't that far away. Okay. Note from one of the workers who had tried to restore the jailhouse. This place is getting to us all. We have had trouble getting the front door open several times. We keep seeing things zoom by. Is this place haunted? The old building needs to be torn down. The fire happened years ago, but it has never stopped billowing smoke and dust. I found the item trowel. I found the item rope. And we can go down. And now the trowel is a new item, it helps you destroy rocks. Oh, there we go. So you can destroy rocks with it. And of course the item will always be randomly under one of those rocks each playthrough, so I found the item relic A. And the Oni decides to pay a visit. But he shouldn't be a problem. the other Stonian, don't I? The other relic. Inserted relic A. Something unlocked. Now we can go down here, and the gate is unlocked. Avoid the slug Oni, and in here. I'm surprised you're still alive. Who are you? That's not important, you need to listen. Find the 3 blue keys, only they can open the exit. 3 blue keys? Got it. Your friend's mind will soon be controlled, please hurry. You mean Takuro? Wait. Come back. The door is locked from the other side. And this is the guard break room. The fire has torn through the entire break room and has also damaged the sick bay and exit. We were lucky the basement area is mostly concrete and brick, or we would have lost it all. Whoever was responsible for this needs to be punished. Maybe our blue friend could serve some justice. The smoke makes it hard to see. I need to check on the Oni. We got the fire under control, but now most of the area is constantly billowing thick smoke, making it hard to see. We just heard a scream and are on our way to investigate. God, I hope that the Oni hasn't gotten out. And it did! Hiroshi, Takuro didn't look like himself. He took Sean below. He looked so angry. Below? The basement is hidden. I couldn't follow. The entrance closed on me. I'll see what I can do. Just what is Takuro up to? I found the item. Hook. From now on we will be worshipping the Oni and its ability to punish sinners. It is our new god from now on. Entrance to the basement will now be heavily restricted, and the only staff allowed to enter will be as follows. The medic, the government forces, the spiritualists. I wanted to pray here, but this place, it's no church. As requested, the basement is now home to the Oni. We have covered the entrance well. It requires switches on the seats to be pushed in a certain order. Simply genius. There is a clue for remembering the code sequence in the first floor records room, should you ever need to remember. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Zaya 4110. So now we have to find the code for the seats. And the next place to look is the second floor. Try the first door. There we go. Ooh. We go back in here. Pull down. That was too close, he almost got me. Just kite him around. And he is gone. So now we can look at the lore, and there's a lot of it. The Warden has lost his mind. He's closed off all the basement, only allowing a few of us down there. He's turned the whole basement into some kind of shrine, which he prays at constantly. Anyone who goes down there is forced to wear old robes and never speak out of line. The Warden is a nutcase. A painting. It's fixed to the wall. Oh no, not again. Go away, Mr. Oni. Forget it, I'm using a Ramoni. He is annoying me. So now we have a dice here. We have to get a die for it. A note from the Warden, it's titled Oni Log 7. I always threat for the day the Oni would escape, but worse, I fear if the prisoners escape. I knew the risks bringing that beast into our dimension. but I took a chance. With it locked up, it is quite safe. The curse it placed on my jailhouse had been minimal, enough to keep some of the sinners inside, but it wasn't enough. If the Oni was set loose, the curse would be amplified, making escape impossible. The curse is also said to change the Oni into a mindless beast that can only focus on protecting the jailhouse. While useful, I cannot allow that to happen. I have set up a blue key-based system. The exit is made of nuclear-resistant materials, and the only way out is by using 3 of those blue keys. A note from the Warden. It's titled Oni Log 8. My wife's talisman has been most useful. With it, I am a god. The trick to it is a rather useful one. Whoever holds the talisman can voice a beast to do their bidding, and the Oni is physically unable to touch you. Even if someone else obtains the talisman from you, it will not simply work for them. A blood sacrifice needs to be made, with blood spilled on both the talisman and hallowed ground at the same time. The only hallowed ground on the entire area is the summoning circle that was used to bring forth the creature. This ensures that the Oni will only obey my orders. It is my ultimate gift to those no-good sinners. A note from the Warden. It's titled Oni Log 9. Filthy mooches. The Oni and its power is all mine. Mine. I hear them mocking me behind my back. All I can hear are whispers. Why are they still talking behind my back? All of them are against me. That bitch of a wife of mine. Why is she still attempting to disrupt my work? This is God's work, not hers. Even after I cut that whore's tongue off, I can still hear her mocking me. Why, God, why forsake me like this? The door is locked. Alright, let's see here. Poor Rose. What the Warden is doing to her is unforgivable. She's abused verbally and emotionally all the time. Ever since her mother left, she has been speaking to the creature. Her father had recently found out too. He's a changed man. He acts hostile towards everyone now and obsesses over punishing the sinners. He's been sealing that girl in the room and covering it so she can't get out. I hear her crying all the time. I don't blame her talking to the Oni. The poor girl just lost her mother. They're both prisoners in here. Found the item Agrimony. Awesome. And we have a hidden wall here, of course. So our old friend the plate shard can reveal it. The fire didn't work, but it made my cunny feel nice. Daddy is still ignoring me though. I promised that I would free Mr. Oni and friends. Keep their promises. He wouldn't hurt me, would he? So as you can see, Rose lit a fire and freed the Oni. Oh, which way do you have to read that from the side? I was locked in here for talking to Mr. Oni. He is my only friend though. What else am I meant to do? Sometimes I can spend a week in here with no food. It makes me very sad. Mr. Oni came up with a plan for me. He told... More spelling mistakes. He told me through my head that burning down the building will make Daddy notice me again. Mr. Oni only ever talks to my head. Ever since Mummy left, I've been very sad. I have no one who understands me. Mr. Oni wanted me to open his cage, but I know how to start a fire. I don't need his help for that. I found the item die. So now we have the die. We have to put it in that painting now. Let's see. Easiest way to get to it is there, through here, and down. So we've got to put it here. So we grab the die and pop it in. Attach the die to the painting. That gives us the code for the church, which is 5231. Oh crap, I can't even remember that. Hang on, I'll write it down. 5231. Six. 4. Let's go do the code. Yep, 5, 2, 3, 1, 6 and 4. And we now can go to the basement. So what we have to do now is grab the fire and drag it all the way down. And the lighting's playing up here as well. Has to go in there anyway. Same with the other statue. Hiroshi. Please tell me you've found Sean. Sorry, but no. Where did Takaro take him? There's only so many places down here. We'll find them. Takaro is a little unstable, but he wouldn't hurt Sean. Maybe. Maybe you're right. Try to hang in there just a little longer. Sure. Now, we can pull back the curtain to get a rope. I found the item rope. Seems strong enough to support someone, and we can combine it with the hook. Attach the hook to the rope, yes. And we have some notes. While the others may have plans for the serum, I want to actually help people, perhaps treat memory loss. The pure glass statues, when exposed to light, emit the most wonderful shapes. I have been using these shapes for memory. I have been having a few of my more appreciative patients try the serum after some of their brain is removed. The results are promising to find that the serum even helps people with half a brain. Name, Rose Lupin, age 8, diagnosis pending, homicidal, hypersexual, schizophrenia and pyromania. The subject has recently been studied by myself as a normal analysis would be breaching major confidentiality. The subject has confessed to having an exposed level of interaction with the Oni. The result has been dangerous levels of telepathic communication with the Oni at the cost of several mental problems. Rose Lupin is shown to exhibit possible schizophrenia due to illusions as well as paranoia. The Oni has infected her brain and she has lost normal innocence of a child. Further analysis is even more alarming. Rose exhibits a plethora of possible homicidal tendencies, taking delight in killing small animals. She has stated several times that fire makes her feel good, obviously pointing towards her vagina. Off the record, she has seduced me on more than one occasion, knowing what to do and how to go through with it. I want to bring in the other doctors, but I will not break the oath of privacy. Plus, it feels nice. I shouldn't be enjoying this with a mere child, but she seems to know how to easily do everything. I have doomed myself. If I get help, will she confess to what we have been doing? I am in deep shit, so to say. So now with our gold statue we can pop it on one of these, and then we put these statues on the right spot, so silver up here. I hope that's right. Yep, silver and gold. Then we use the fire to put on the platforms. And we can close the curtains to find shapes. So we have circle. Blank circle we have. And then on this one, it's blank circle, square, and that thing. I don't know what you call it. Okay, so that is, you have to count the edges. So that's 0, 4, 0, 4, 5. Something 0, 4, 5. So we have to find the other number. I think we'll save it here just in case. To find the other number, it's simply in here. So we need our lighter. We have to light our candlestick. A diary of an inmate who was trapped in solitary. How is any of this legal? They lock us in here in the dark, barely anything to eat or drink. The warden has lost his mind. Why is he treating us like this? All I did was be sick to be put here. The food they give us is mouldy or close to rotten. They can't keep that down. It's disgusting. Being in the dark all the time does things to you. Lucky I got a candle and some matches from the others. I hear whispers coming from the other side of the wall. What is going on? I need to plan an escape. I keep hearing screams from my friends on the other side of the wall. What is in that southern room? Gunshots and screaming. Did a prison break happen? The door is suddenly unlocked. Am I free? Thick with smoke from a fire and death. Death everywhere. Something stalked me. It's waiting until I leave. I tried to leave again. A giant purple demon attacked me. I'm too hurt to move. Is this hell? I figured it out. Found the way forward. It sucks that everyone I know is dead or dying. The demon has me trapped. Down to my last match. Bleeding out from that thing. Use light. Cedar. Message. There. The rest of the message is smeared in blood. I can't make it out. And of course with our lighter we can see that it's 5. It says 5045 is the code. And now for my favourite cutscene in the game. No! Stay back! Someone help me! Mika! Hiroshi, help me! Hiroshi, help me! Yeah, you lost your head. That's why I didn't save her, I love that. Now I have to avoid the damn thing. Oop. There we go. Gotta use the lighter. Candlestick, light it, yes, so I can actually see what's happening. It's you! A friend locked me in here. I knew he would. He has the talisman, but it is near useless. The creature can link its mind with others. It curses you and makes you do horrible things. Who are you? I was once Rose Lupin, the Warden's daughter. About Takaro. What is happening to Takaro? He is becoming the creature's puppet. The monster can control weak minds. Without realizing it, you soon obsess over a goal. It also amplifies the emotion it used to control you. How did it escape? How did the creature even escape from here? I'm afraid that is my fault. I was neglected as a child. I wanted a friend so badly that I grew close to it. It turned my need for love as a little girl around. It twisted it into pure lust and made me do horrible things. I agreed to release it after I started a large fire. Once it was free, it placed a curse on the area. No one could leave and the monster rampaged. The only one I managed to save was my father, the Warden. How are you the only one alive here? Part of this horrible curse. Ever since I reached maturity. For over 50 years I've never eaten, slept or aged. This place has bound me to a life of immortality. For a time I had learned to calm the creature. Calm it? Put it to sleep. Every time blood is spilled, it wakes. It has been impossible to make it sleep this time. Is there a way to actually stop this thing? My mother used to tell me that there was a spell. The spell could send the beast back to its dimension. I spent years searching, yet have found nothing. You can try and look around, but do not expect results. I have to at least try and find the spell. Whew. This is not good. The Oni somehow escaped while we were trying to get the fire under control. I need to inform the Warden immediately. It will probably be too late to escape now. Once free, the area it was summoned to gets a spell on it, containing everything within. The Oni will now stop at nothing until it protects its area. It will kill us all. Something is at the back of the cell. I can't reach it. And that's why we have the rope and hook. Through the rope and hook. I found the item, study key. Now we have to go up to the second floor so we can use the key. Unlock the door. A note from the Warden. It is titled Oni log number 10. The Oni somehow escaped, so I'll note this down. Once it escaped, I felt like a new man, like a weight lifted from me. When it was trapped, I felt horrible. Could the Oni have the ability to force people to its will? What even happened to my wife? I can't remember a thing about her. When the Oni was trapped, I felt so angry. Can the Oni bend others to its will? Our tests were leading towards it having some psychic abilities. This place is lost, and I have to get my daughter to safety. If you ever read this, never trust the Oni's lies. Sadly, once one of my workers changed into an Oni, we have no choice but to lock it up. Once any normal creature changes into an Oni, there is a small window in which they can be killed. If they are not disposed of, they will gain the Oni's power of immortality. Only humans inherit this ability. Our riot cage is becoming quite full. We will have to think of better ways to dispose of these creatures. It was hiding in the walls, but there was no mistaking it. A second Oni has indeed been summoned with the thirst. I need to catch it and throw it in with the other experiments, but this one is incredibly violent. Unlike the Oni I summoned, this one has no ability to speak and seems more like a purely predatory and violent being. I've caught it eating a stray cat or two that wanders in here, only for it to go paper thin and back into the walls. This confirms our notion that there are many kinds of Oni in their own dimension, some civilized and others feral. The talisman is not without its own problems. We believe that the Oni has psychic powers. Over time, its powers could potentially wear down the effect of the talisman. If not careful, this could be dangerous. The Oni may have the ability to reverse the effects of the talisman, controlling the host instead of them controlling it. It's no danger now, but in several years this could prove a problem and the entire talisman would need replacing. Oh yes, Blockman Oni. Now I have to undo this. Yep, needs flathead, I think, so screwdriver. Oh, what was the code for this? I don't know what the code was. I'll just cheat it. I shouldn't be cheating, but oh well, it's my game. Find it, 5045. Oh yeah, that's right. I already figured it out, but I forgot it. 5045. I found the item, warped key. Now we encounter the Blockman Oni. Oh yes, here it comes, Blockman. Oh shit, I better get rid of it actually. Use my last Agrimony, and now we have the key to the final area. Let's go down the basement again. Open hook. And we can grab that. Blue key. A magnetic system that locks the door when you take the key. Clever. But I can just climb up this. Climb. There we go. Do I even try to get the one up here? Should be alright, I think. Where is it in here? There we go. A painting, it can be moved. Move. I found the item blue key. And we're going to go back down. And back through the church. Oh boy, the Blockman. Oh no. Bad Blockman. Go away. Uh-oh, I think I killed myself. Oh no, no. Little part here. Just have to make him charge. There we go. Oh, go away. Okay, there we go, good. Whew. Now we're ready. We will save the game here. I'm not going to go for the perfect ending. I can't anyway because I've already had Maker killed, so we'll just continue on the game and see what ending we get. Sean, he's fine, just out cold. Please, let Sean go. Don't you think I want to be the hero for once? You still don't get it, do you, Hirashi? Sean is already dead. He has been for some time. Impossible. I still don't believe it myself. I saw him die. What are you saying? I was the one who killed him. I'm sick of waiting. I'll find Sean myself. Sniff. Takuro? There you are. Let's go, the others are waiting. No. I'm sick of being bossed around by you. Seriously, the others are waiting just down the hall. Wait, what's that you have? Nothing. It's nothing. It's solid gold. You better hand it over. No! Come on, as a reward for finding you. I've earned it. Piss off, Takuro. I said give it, dweeb. He had fallen down the basement stairs and broken his neck. I had to hide the body. At the time I had no idea what he was holding was the talisman. One drop of blood was all it took to wake it up. Soon after, the Oni started chasing us, but having a blood sacrifice on the talisman made me protected. It's kind of ironic I'm the one who woke the Oni. You don't have to hurt anyone, let Sean go. I won't be held back any longer. What's wrong with you, Takuro? Hey bro, just in time. Hold Hiroshi for me. Takashi? Sorry Hiroshi. I don't want to die. You destroyed the serum, but I still have the talisman. I'll sell it, promising the power to control the Oni, only to collect it again when the Oni feeds on the fools. Takashi, try and talk sense into him. This place is screwing with your mind, Takaro. I'm sorry, Hiroshi. I only want to go home. I can't betray Takaro, I'm sorry. I knew I could count... Oh, what the hell? Knew I could count on you, Takeshi. You're gonna stick to your word, aren't you, Takaro? You said no one would get hurt. A few corrupt lives here and there won't hurt. Plus, I'm making you very rich, Takashi. I guess. Takashi, you can't be serious about this, can you? I'm sorry, Hiroshi. I have no choice. With that talisman, I'm a god. About time, I summoned you ages ago. Lock the coward up in the cells. I thought we had a deal, Takaro. I'm keeping my word. You're safe, just as promised. Let's see now. Takaro, you need to wake up. You're out of your mind. I've never felt better. All I want is a chance at a good life. Is that so bad? I've lived in the slums my whole life. There's no need for this. Just let Sean go. Sean means nothing to me. What would I do with a ghost? He's only here as bait. You're the prize, Hiroshi. I can hear the talisman. It wants a sacrifice again. That's not the talisman, you idiot. Wake up! This knife has helped me through some tough times on the streets, and it's going to help me again. This is the final show, the last curtain call, and you're the big star. And now we fight Takaro. The trick to beat him is to try and time him into the flames. Nope, missed him again. Ah. Got him. Ah, come on. Got him. Sorry, Takaro. I had no other choice. I found the item talisman. Talisman won't work for me unless it gets another blood sacrifice. Still, it's better in my hands than Takaro's. Sean? Are you alright? Hiroshi? Man, I'm sick of getting knocked out. He's out cold. Sean, about what Takaro said, are you... alive? Alive? I feel like I am. What if I'm dead? Forget I said anything. It won't open. So now we have to go down here and get our final blue key. Ooh, I gotta fix Watto. Apart from that, it looks fine, I guess. He's gonna get me. Oop. Now we get our final key. I found the item blue key. Takaro. Give me back the talisman. Enough, Takaro. Let's just get out of here. You're weak, Hiroshi. The weak should die. His mind is completely gone. And now, since I didn't find the ritual, all I can do is talk him down. Takaro, I know you're in there. You have to fight it. You have to wake up. Ugh. Hiroshi? What's happening to me? Fight it, Takuro. I can't. I'm losing myself. Stay away from me, Hiroshi. I'm sorry, Hiroshi. I don't want to hurt you. Takuro, wait! And now everyone's in the cells. I have a feeling this won't end well. Don't worry, I'll be careful. I can't believe Takuro would do this. I trusted him, we were partners. That wasn't trust, that was fear. Takuro was a nice guy deep down. That's this place. It's changing him, making him something evil. Takuro always tries to boost my confidence. He even got me in shape. I respect him a lot. We cannot get out without the key. Your friend had it on him. His mind will be gone. The serum is gone, so I'm glad for that. Don't underestimate your friend, Hiroshi. Now we have our 3 blue keys. The only thing left to do is leave. 1 key, 2 key, 3 key. You can't leave. Takuro. Give me the talisman. Let go. Shake free. Takuro, enough. I want what's mine. Snap out of it. No. My knife. It has my foot. I can't hold on much longer. Takuro, I love you. Mika? Snap out of it, Takuro. That's not Mika. Here. 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 Takuro. Oh, Takuro. 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 Takuro, take my hand. No. Jump for it. You saved my life. Whew. Just returning the favor. Are you... you? My head is killing me. What happened? The monster was controlling you. I don't remember much, but it wanted a sacrifice. A sacrifice for the talisman. Of course. It would have made it the owner of the talisman. It could have reversed the power and controlled you instead. It would have been able to leave here using my body. I could feel it screaming. It was full of hate. What about the others? We can't leave them behind. Anna, Takashi. What about Sean? No one should be left behind. I knew you would say that. You can go, but I'm staying here. I won't become its damn puppet again. I'm glad to be out of there. I'm myself again. What about the talisman? No more talisman. If you're going back there, hurry up. If not, let's get out of here. I found the items, so keys. Hurry up, Hiroshi. I want to get out of here. I found the item rope. Now we can go back and either save or get an ending right now, but I think I'll save it one more time. I use the rope. Let's head for the exit. Did Takuro make it? He's waiting for us. Let's go. As you can see, like I said earlier, there's a lot of choices where depending on your actions in the game you can have different story paths depending on what characters make it, and your endings are also different. There's 5 or 6 endings I think I have in this game that you can get. Now finally we can get out of here. I'm afraid this is as far as I can go. You're not coming? I've had no sleep or food for decades. Even my age has been halted all these years. The curse draws me here. I'd die if I ever left. I'm glad I could help another escape. This was all my fault. I should never have got Takeshi to chase Sean. I got Mika killed. I loved her, man. I'll try and be a better person from now on. We actually made it. Is it over? Ready to go? Yes. Good. Screw this place. We made it. What is this? Sean? What's wrong? I don't know. I can't move. It's this place. It has me cursed to it. Well, what are you saying? Let's go. I can't. You're hurting me, Anna. Sean. I'm sorry, Anna. I was really hoping I wasn't dead. I want to stay with you. I won't leave you. No, it wouldn't be fair to let you get killed. Forget about me. Sob. I don't care. Take care of her, Hiroshi. There has to be a way to fix all of this. We'll come back for you. Shun. We can't help him right now. We have to leave. This path goes into the woods, but it should lead to town. Let's go. I'm sorry, Sean. After what seemed like forever, we made it back to town. The jailhouse, the curse, and all of the creatures still remained. Maybe one day we can help Sean. Is it done? Yeah, I'll be leaving soon. You're sure you have to go? You can't live in a town cursed by that thing. It's like Shaw never existed. No pictures, video, anything. This is my chance to start over. You won't make it awkward, I hope. It's not that. I just wish we could have done something more for Sean. Yeah, don't think I don't blame myself every day for that. He's trapped there because of me. It's my fault. We didn't know that the rumors were true, Takuro. My life was shit as a kid. I bullied others to forget it. I have to leave and start over. I owe it to Sean. Hey guys. I didn't know you were working today, Takeshi. He's not. I had to come in today. How else could I say goodbye? Sorry. I've never been good at that mushy stuff. Forget about it. I heard what you guys were talking about. About Sean? I didn't know him very well, but it's going to be hard. I want to tell someone about what happened. It's best we keep quiet about what happened. What? Why? No one even remembers who he was. He never existed. We don't want more people looking for him at that place. But Hiroshi's right, Takashi. It's best to shut up about it. The last thing we want are more people going there. Of course. Or worse, taking us in. I guess you're right. As long as we remember who he was, he hasn't really forgotten. I really need to get back. I'll bring you guys some sodas. Promise you'll keep in touch, Takaro. Yeah. Go and get our sodas, you crybaby. Have you heard from Anna? She hasn't taken to what happened to Sean well. She was researching about the Oni, very dark stuff. I hope she never goes back there. She's isolated herself. I really wish Mika was still here. I could take her with me. Her parents have completely forgotten she even existed. I really should get going. Come on, I thought you said the move was tomorrow. This place really bums me out. It's depressing. Try the sweet cakes before you go. Alright, 5 more minutes. The Oni's curse has wiped them from people's memories, but I'll never forget them. I hope the creature is asleep again, as I never want anyone else to go through what we did. Nearly everything was as it should be, but something was telling me there could have been more, if only there was a way to stop the Oni and the curse of the jailhouse. If I had the chance, I'd do things differently. Ending 2 out of 5. Exalius, sorry. So, I got 4 out of 6 character cards. The ones I was missing would have been Sean and Mika to get the perfect ending. I got 6 total saves, my game time is just under 2 hours, and I got a rank A for it. Alright. Then we got our credits. So I hope you guys enjoyed a first look at Ao Oni R. I made sure not to do the perfect ending because I didn't want anything spoiled, but that's basically what the game is going to be like. Obviously after playing it, I need to fix up a lot of spelling errors and lighting issues in a few areas. Apart from that though, the game is basically ready to be released on Halloween, so I hope you just look for it on Halloween. I'll catch you next time. Congratulations, you can now play the game on hard. And I own the closet key, and I can view the art and music. User code 3008 on the RAR file. And that will save for a new game. New Game Plus. Well, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you later.